as it'll be the Giants of San Antonio taking on the River Hogs of Austin. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the River Hogs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
And the San Antonio first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Right back to him on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
Throwing, dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now a handoff up the middle. Rutherford. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Dart. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Antonio, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nickerson. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards, a 1st down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Cruz has it over the middle.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
They set up the screen for Henderson.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Nickerson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Ready.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 7-7, our score after one.
Okay, ready? 68
They'll look to throw here on first down. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Riverhawks 14, Giants 7.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Escobar with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Rutherford. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Down back at the 34-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
44-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Rutherford. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Escobar goes into motion. Looking to throw, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down, Giants.
And now they'll shift things around.
On 1st down, Rutherford. Touchdown, Giants! A great second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah. Throw
that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Franco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Now back to throw. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Franco 80. Go.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man Cruz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Nickerson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hold the set.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Fairbairn able to put this one through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this, Coach.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Rutherford. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
22-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rutherford. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Rutherford. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's another San Antonio 1st down. 1st and goal, Giants.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
They run once more with Henderson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on 1st down. Nickerson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for an Austin first down.
Back to throw here. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Austin first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Maverick.
On the draw, it's Henderson.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
70
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Warriors 70. Go.
They'll drop the throw.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
18 caught.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
At the 8-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Austin. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught at the 2. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Henderson is in for a touchdown. finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try the left side. Rutherford. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing, Dart.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play. Play fake, and here's Dart. Towards the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, San Antonio.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
First down.
Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
11 more yards. That's another San Antonio first down.
On first down, Rutherford. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And who's got it? The Giants.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. They'll run on first down. Rutherford. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. To throw is Darden. That one taken in by Neighbors.
Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors with career touchdown number 70. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Check out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here comes 2nd down.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
He'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. They'll swing this out to Henderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Cougar, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Get it. 70, Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. This is caught by Waddle. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete from the contest.
So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Giants, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for